Hi there, welcome back to Aidans Railways. Thought I'd change the hat today, and there's a reason for that. I've had a wonderful response from the last video that went up, and yes, I was very excited because of the limited edition Sir Nigel Gresley set, which has been met with mixed feelings. It's had a terrific response on YouTube. I'm not really too bothered about how many people watch it and that sort of thing, but just, you know, the people getting into the spirit of it and things like that. Hornby got a photo of me and put it on their Twitter and Facebook page about a week later, I think it was. It'll be on the screen in a moment anyway, or right now. And but then there's been some rather derogatory comments about me on certain forum sites where initials might suggest. It's quite a popular forum site, but rather than contact them and say I'm upset or annoyed without those derogatory comments, I'm not bothered about it, because at the end of the day, it's just publicised my video even more. But but anyway, apart from that, today we're going to look at the Oxford Rail Dean Goods, and let me just tell you now, this is the first thing I've got from Oxford Rail that I'm aware of, certainly. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things that I get and sometimes completely forget that I've got them. But it's the Oxford Rail Dean Goods. I've actually got two of them. And normally I'll go on about if I buy something second hand and I got it at a reasonable price and all that sort of thing. These were a bit strange when I purchased them. I've got to be honest. I thought there was something very, very wrong. They're brand new, and the actual person selling them is there. I'm going to put a link in the description so that you can see it on an auction website. And I got them for £50 each, brand new. And there was, and may still be more, depending on when you're watching this video, available, including. There was a number of other logos there as well, but they're all brand new. So I didn't know what to expect. Am I going to lose my money? Am I going to have to try and get it back off PayPal? Are they going to turn up? Are they going to be dodgy? Are they going to be defective and all that sort of thing? And everything's absolutely fine. So I'll move over to the bench and we can take a look at them. So, as I said before, this is actually the first Oxford Rail purchase that I've ever made that I know of anywhere that I remember. I've looked at a lot of their stuff in the past, and well, it's only now, because of the opportunity that arose, that I purchased these. Now, as you can see, or maybe able to see, we've got a ROD liveried one and we've got a War Department liveried one. So we've got basically First World War, Second World War, and so if I have a quick look there, you can see the codes for both items. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I saw them on the internet and I thought there is no way that they can be at that price. Initially I saw this one here and I thought there's no way, and I checked the seller out, positive feedback all the way through, and then I thought I'll have a look at the other items that they're selling, which is when I found this one and a number of other Oxford Rail items, and I thought, well, how many are there? And I asked a few questions. They are all brand new. I was worried that they might be knockoffs or fakes or something like that, because I thought £50 is nothing. Their starting bids were £49.99 and things like that. So I just put cheeky bids in at 50 quid and I won both of them. Now, whilst I was waiting for them to arrive, I thought, are they going to be the real McCoy? Are they going to be damaged? Are they going to be seconds or something like that? Is there something wrong with them? There isn't. I can tell you I have tested them. They are perfectly fine. So let's get them out and have a good look. So we've got the instruction leaflets and everything like that inside the box, and the usual packaging that we get with most of the manufacturers now. And as you can see, this has a packet with all of the extras in, brake rigging, couplings, free link couplings, all sorts. They're all in there. Everything is present and correct. And then we take the loco out. And as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one out of the way because so it doesn't affect the focus. So we've got, there we go, Dean Goods 060 War Department 101. Now there's a lot of reviews out there and things like that. You can see the level of detail inside that cab is, as far as I'm concerned, really quite astonishing. Absolutely brilliant. Even down to the wooden planks on the floor, which are rather perfectly picked out. Absolutely all of the sort of like controlling mechanisms. All of these pieces here separately fitted, and they are incredibly delicate. Fairly reasonable coal load. Sprung buffers all the way around. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much detail with it because of the fact that, very simply, there are a lot of reviews out there, and this is more of a show and tell as to what I've managed to pick up at such a good price. I don't know if a Dean Goods is anything that you would be interested in watching, so, but there we go. Anyway, NEM couplings, DCC ready. You can see there, nice crisp letter, and there's not an awful lot of detail to this black War Department one, but as in like livery. But then it wasn't really meant to be. It wasn't meant to be standing out, really, was it? I'll take a look underneath. You can see it's even got the water trough pick up there, and we've got all of the stuff. It is a genuine article, and like I say, it's not second hand, it's brand new. Coupling fitted to the rear, but obviously NEM pockets again. It is the genuine article. Absolutely lovely. So I'll take the other one out now, our ROD, with our slightly different livery. And like our previous one, there's the packet with all the parts. Like I say, free link couplings in there as well. Wonderful extras to have. So what we've basically got here is the exact same locomotive, but in what I think this is a khaki colour, isn't it? And we've got the ROD 2308. Same as before. Wonderful detail in the cab. All the separately fitted brakes and things like that, and water trough things. Even got that little stand there for putting the shovels across and all that sort of thing. The handrails are exquisitely fine detail. Really are around here. And even these, all of this on the front, and it sparks it up a bit more with this one, the colours on it, because of it being that different livery instead of just being the plain black. Now they really are nice, really very nice. Now if you've watched reviews, as in proper reviews, I know Jenny Kirk's got one on her channel. I have seen that. I think it was around by the time they were released. Now the reason as to why I purchased these two particular models. So one of the reasons I did that is because they were at an incredible price. I think the retail's around about the £100, or was around about the £100 when they came out. It was around about that mark. They still are going on the internet for around about that mark. A little bit less, a little bit more. If you were suddenly met with both of these models, brand new, at only £50 a pop, and there's nothing wrong with them at all, there's no dodgy dealing to it or anything, would you be tempted? Well, I was. It's as simple as that. Now, I was fully aware of the fact that, as you know, I'm interested in the Longmoor military railway and sort of how it operated and things like that. Longmoor did actually have some Dean Goods on there. I've seen the evidence, I've seen the photos, I've seen the loco lists and things like that. And I thought, well, this gives me a bit of scope for at least 2 eras between them, which is brilliant because there are a number of ROD locomotives available and there's a number of War Department vehicles available. So it gives you a bit of a time scale that you can use both of them together, separately I should say, on the same railway. And obviously, if you've seen one of my more recent videos, I explained that I'm not going to make the Longmoor military railway. I'm just going to build a model railway loosely based on that kind of principle, using a number of their locomotives and things like that. So £50 each. So basically I've got 2 locomotives for the price of 1. That's the way I'm seeing it. I'd be interested to know in the comments if you think that I've done the right thing. Did I find a bargain? I'm going to put the link in the description so that if you want to find one, you're more than welcome to see if he still has them available, he or she, I can't remember now. But they are really nice. I mean, for a first purchase of Oxford Rail, I'm more than happy with these. And this is more just to share what I've managed to get a hold of at such a good price. Where I feel to be at such a good price. And the detail is incredible. It really is. They're very nice. Like I say, I can't really say more than that. I'm not going to start jumping around like I did on my Sir Nigel Gresley set, because that was more excitement for a number of other reasons. A limited edition set, and I have fond memories of Sir Nigel Gresley in that livery. But that's a different video. Go and have a look if you haven't seen it. So let me know, what do you think? If you say, are you of the opinion that if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is? Because to be honest, normally I'm like that. If I see or hear of something that's just too good to be true, in my eyes it probably is, and there's a scam there. And in this case, there wasn't. So take a look. Let me know what you think. Have you gotten them at a better price? Have you had to pay full retail? All that sort of thing. Get in touch. Let's discuss this. It amazed me. I thought I would only end up with one and I was going to have to pick and choose. So there we go. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. It's not this all singing and dancing one. I don't want to try and put these on the track on the carpet, because with them being as finely detailed as they are, I don't want to risk anything happening at the moment. Plus I am going to chip these up, and I'm going to be seeking advice as to what sound chip I should get for them, because I want to have sound in them as well as DCC in them for my railway. If you know of a good sound chip that would suit these, please let me know in the comments. Please do let me know in the comments. So that's about it for today. So don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. Try to keep the comments nice, not towards me, but just in general. There are a number of aspects that are actually set into the filters on the comments, so you will be the YouTube will automatically block you if there's anything dodgy, because we have had a few instances recently where there have been quite a few dodgy comments or links to other websites and things, and they have been blocked, spammed and everything like that. So there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.